This guy I'm seeing told me he had a buried penis and I'm not really sure how to feel about it. I'm seeing this guy for a couple months. We are just friends for now. We have a lot in common. We never did anything sexual. Just flirting and made out once. Honestly, I was attracted to him and it seems like it's the same for him. I felt like things could evolve into something more serious between us. Sexually as well. But yesterday, he told me something that was very intimate. I felt like he was comfortable enough to tell me. He told me that he had a condition called a buried penis. He explained to me what it was. Honestly, I had never heard of it before. He told me that his penis was almost invisible and you could barely see it when erect. The head mostly. I was very surprised to say the least, but I was comprehensive and supportive and I absolutely didn't want to make him feel bad about it. I told him that I appreciated his honesty. I never been confronted to a situation like this before. I think it's pretty rare. I'm not sure what to do about it. I want to be great to him. But I'm not sure how things will evolve. Treat him as the same as you'd like to be treated. Brave man right there. I had a BF with a micropenis once. He was the master of giving oral and wasn't embarrassed to put on a strap-on if I wanted to get banged out. The sex was awesome, but he put in the effort to make it work. If he is lazy about it and just expects you to figure it out, then he is going to come up short and you are going to be unfulfilled. Tell him this. See how he responds. If he is eager to experiment, you've got a winner. Not much to do except to attempt intimacy with him if you're interested. There's way more to sex than just penetration. But his honesty about it is admirable. Good luck. Hey, no shame in toys and such if future intimacy is your worry. Reassure him. I can't imagine the vulnerability of sharing this. It must have been a real heavy strain issue in past relationships. Best of luck. From a lesbianic standpoint, you most def do not need a penis to have amazing sex. There are many other ways to feel good together. And toys exist for many reasons, including this one. If he's good to you, you both have a connection. You're attracted to him, and the fact that he was so honest so soon with you says he's a good man. See where it goes. Only thing I'd be curious about is if he has any reproductive issues if it gets more serious. Good luck and kudos for your open-mindedness. I had to look it up because I wasn't sure if it was quite literally the way the name sounds. Honestly, the fact he was comfortable enough to tell you something a lot of men would find humiliating is so sweet and admirable. Bless him, he was so honest. I hope that you both go a step further and last for eternity together. Treat him as a normal person the way you did before he told you. Don't be shy discussing other sexual items to use in the bed, or try without first and see if it works for you. Honestly, the fact that he was honest means a lot. I would treat him equally like how you would want to be treated. His penis surely won't evolve, but perhaps your relationship with him can though. I am 65 years old. My dick has shrunk to about half size. It rarely gets hard, but I have toys, a good tongue, and fingers. I always get callbacks. Lol. Buried dick or not, there are plenty of ways to get the job done. If need be, a strap-on could be a good option. The fact that he doesn't have enough there to have penetrative sex wouldn't be as big of an issue. In that case, if you're cool with it, let the relationship bloom. If not, that's also fine. It could work for you, or it could be an insurmountable obstacle. All up to you. Even if you decide not to pursue something with him, Thanks for being a stand-up human. My best friend was made fun of by about 5 different girls for his size. First he became angry and toxic. Then he drank himself into oblivion for a few years, then decided to step in front of a train. Wouldn't listen to any of the other options at all. All he could think of was size and what people said about him. As someone with a disability, you're not a bad person if you find his condition to be a deal-breaker when it comes to a relationship. Just be honest with him. Yes, he's gonna feel like crap. But it's better than staying and resenting him for not being able to have sex or WTV. Listen, we already feel like we're a burden when our conditions are not a big deal to our loved ones. Imagine if they are, in fact, a burden. Nope. Please get out of my life. I don't want to carry the guilt of being someone's problem. I was absolutely certain this meant he confessed he had someone's penis buried in his front yard. Sigh. Google Images. Here I come. He's got an innie. I find the honesty attractive in itself. If you guys have good chemistry, that's a better start than many. It's great to have a solid dynamic that doesn't center around lust. Good luck. I have a feeling his instincts were right opening up to you. I dated someone with this condition. Sex was basically foreplay and toys, but he was very good at what he did. Relationship did not end because of sexual reasons. It was fantastic in that aspect. Can someone throw a rope down this rabbit hole? I've fallen and I can't get up. Is he morbidly obese by chance? Doesn't sound that much different from micropenis. You seem really cool op. So much confidence is unfortunately tied up in the peen. You guys could end up with something special. Best of luck in any case. There are lots and lots of ways to please a woman that doesn't involve a penis if there's a connection and sexual chemistry. What would it hurt to see where it goes? I Google imaged it out of curiosity. Yeah, he can still do stuff for you but could do anything sexual to him. IDK. I wonder if it is genetic. Would your future children possibly inherit this? Something to consider. IMO. So it looks like a button on a fur coat. You're fantastic. I am curious if he's able to even achieve an orgasm. I'm genuinely curious. In this situation he can make use of toys and his hands and stuff, but what exactly can she do for him? As someone who's seen thousands of penis as a healthcare worker who commonly changed and cathered patients, I don't know the stats, but it's a lot more common than you think. In my experience it's usually heavier older men. I just don't think it's something most men who have it want to talk about. My boyfriend will randomly decide to use so many toys, dildo, vibrator, everything that I am confident I would be okay with no regular penetration sex. I do think it'll be a learning curve for both of you learning how to stimulate each other, but I'm glad he felt comfortable enough with you to share that. Surgery is an option if he's willing. For what it's worth, this was the initial inspiration for our startup, RP Therapies. After our founder had a prostatectomy, our clinical trials have been shown to be effective in reversing atrophy and even enlarging healthy men. I would say stick with him. He was honest and told you before anything happened. Toys exist for 1 and for 2. Buried penis is something that can be fixed with surgery. I met someone who had corrective surgery for it. He told me something intimate. Let me post to Reddit. Some of the best sex I've ever had was with a dude with a micro woman shrugging medium light skin tone.